Hello everyone and welcome back to Nutrition Knowledge. Today I'm actually doing a long form video where I'm going to be discussing some of my goals for 2026. Now in this video I'm going to be using two methods to kind of talk about these goals. So firstly, obviously I'm recording it, so I'm going to actually be able to remember all my goals because I'm going to be like documenting it and just thinking about it. Plus I'm going to be able to look back on this video and see if I actually made these goals come true. And secondly, I've got this piece of paper where I'm actually going to write down my goals for 2026 with a little bit of like information underneath each one, and then I'm gonna go hang it up somewhere, either in my room or somewhere else. But let's get straight into this video and see what my goals are. And if you guys think I'm gonna achieve these goals, make sure to comment down below. And if you actually have any other tips or suggestions for me, make sure to leave them in the comments. Let's go. So one of my first goals for 2026 is actually social media. Now, I've been doing social media for a couple of years and on different channels and stuff, but they're mainly gaming videos, and I just want to try and start and really push this nutrition knowledge channel as best as I can get. Like obviously on YouTube, TikTok and Instagram I each have an account where I only post shorts, and that's why it's the start of the year and I wanted to make it an actual longer form video like this one, because I've always wanted to do that. I just didn't know really how to set it up, but luckily for Christmas I actually got a new phone, meaning that my camera quality is way better. And my previous camera quality, I used to have an iPhone 11 Pro and the camera was actually broken, so I couldn't really record properly on that. But basically social media, my goals, what are they? So firstly, I have on YouTube. I want to kind of get to 1,000 subscribers at minimum. Like the dream goal for this year would be 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, which, you know, it's not that unrealistic nowadays, but then again, you'd have to be pretty lucky, and I've actually got to have to grind to get to that high of a number. But I just want to say 1,000 minimum and 5,000 is the dream. So next up would be TikTok. Currently I think I have 130 something followers, and I want to try and get a similar kind of thing. I feel like every social media I just want to get at least 1,000. Now that is possible. I just got to grind, make good quality content, and make things actually stand out among the crowd. So yeah, I would just say for Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, I all want to get at least 1,000 subscribers or followers, whatever you want to say on each platform, and 5,000 is the dream for each. Now hopefully I can get it. If not, it's okay. I just want to at least get 1,000. And you know, I always wanted to just make money off YouTube and off TikTok, but I also want to just build a fan base where I can talk to and actually have support, because that's always been a dream of mine since I was a kid. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I just want to make that dream come true because I think my younger self would be proud. But yeah, that's just the social media goal, and I think it is possible. I think if I really grind, I can make that happen. But nevertheless, let's move on to the second goal. Let's go. And for the second section of this video is actually going to be gym and health related, which kind of correlates because currently obviously I go to the gym and I'm obviously a very healthy person, especially with my eating and just overall my lifestyle. I try to avoid things like unhealthy toothpaste and contaminated water, etc, etc, you know what I mean? If you watch my channel already, you know what I'm about. So basically one of my main goals is just to continue that and not to fall into any of the bad habits. I'm happy where I'm at right now, and I think it's great what I'm doing, and I just want to continue doing it and just obviously just keep it up and even eliminate any more things that are making my life a little bit more unhealthy, which honestly it's not like a burden to me. I actually find it fun. I find it a great thing to be getting these bad things out of my life. And now, so the next thing that I want to achieve is getting 10,000 steps daily. Now currently I'd be getting probably about maybe 5,000 to 7,000 daily, especially when I work, because when I work in a grocery store and I have to walk around a fair bit. But yeah, 10,000 steps obviously is just healthy overall for your body, good for cardio, good for your core, good for your legs, just every muscle, and just it's actually very calming too. It just kind of drops your cortisol levels and makes you a healthier person. And finally, this one's a big one, and I just want to try and achieve more gym PRs. So earlier this year, probably a month or two ago, maybe less. Actually, I think it was less. Yeah, I hit a new PR on squat. It was 100 kilos. Now, it's not that heavy, but for me, that was a very good achievement. And so currently, I'll tell you my stats. They're not that impressive personally. I think if I locked in more, especially this year, they should be higher. So for bench, my current PR is 80 kilos. For deadlift, it's 110, but I haven't done that in a while. And for squat, it's 100 kilos. Now, that's okay, and I'm glad that I got the 100 kilo PR last year. But so currently this is going to be my new PR goals. So for bench, I want to get anywhere between 90 and 100 kilos. Somewhere there is where I want to sit at the end of the year. And for deadlift, I want to go for, I'd say 130. I think that's possible if I really lock in. It's not that crazy and I think I can get it. And finally for squat, I recently got 100 kilos. So I'd be, let me think. 100 kilos recently. I think I'd be happy with 115. I think that's like a good goal for me. I think that's personally where I want to be at. Now, overall, these goals are easily achievable because I've basically already got one goal done. Like one of the goals from this section in the gym and health section. So, yeah, I think it's possible. And I just gotta stick to the gym, just stay disciplined and obviously eat right. And instead of scrolling my phone or watching YouTube on the TV, I need to go outside and go for a walk, which is, it's something easy I can do. I just gotta stay disciplined. But yeah, that's overall like what I want to do in this segment, and I think that it's very possible. And yeah, let's go on to the next one where it will actually be the final segment of these goals. Obviously there's other goals I might have other than like these like 3 segments. These each have obviously individual parts, as you guys know, but there's obviously other goals that like I don't really have space to write down, and also I just don't want to drag this video for too long because there's lots of achievements I want to make, and I'm just not going to talk about all of them. So let's get into the next part. Okay, and for the third and final part of this video, it's going to be just life. That's one of my goals, is just to make my life better and truly like get where I want to be. And like this can be done in very many ways, which I all have written down. And I think it's very possible for me to achieve these goals, and I've just got to stay disciplined and just like understand what I truly want. So the first part that I want to achieve this year is actually like figuring out what I want to do after school, because that's like a big thing for me. This like determines like my whole life and determines how much freedom I get, and like it can actually determine like if I love life or if I'm like hating it, which obviously I definitely want to love life and have like a great time living, which might actually be disrupted if I choose the wrong career. So my biggest thing this year is choosing where I want to be. Obviously my dream thing is to do social media and just be free, and like Paul Saladino or Santa Cruz Medicinals and there's other guys, I think that would be great. And it just seems awesome being able to just record what you do and show people like your life, and they like understand and they support you, and you can make money off that. That sounds awesome to me, but that's not always going to happen. So I might actually have to choose something else, like maybe just like a business or something. I don't know, but I don't really want to go to university because I'm sick of school, and I don't really want to be a tradesman because I don't know, I do that with my dad sometimes, and it's just not something I'm passionate about, you know. But the next part is actually travel. Now this year, literally I think in a week, I'm going up to Surfers Paradise, which I'm going to vlog a bit and make some shorts with my friend and my mum and my sister. And I think it's going to be a great experience, just going to the beach, going to the gym in the hotel, and maybe even traveling to some water holes. It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for it. And yeah, this kind of correlates to the next part, which is making memories. I really want to make lots of memories this year, lots of dad lore, you could say, just to tell my kids, like when I finally have them. Not yet, I'm too young. But when I have kids, I want to be like a fun dad and like tell them like what life's really about and inspire them to do good things, and not just to sit around and waste your life, which obviously travel and stuff like this costs money, but I think that's worth the money. Like you can spend money on things that aren't really worth it, such as, I don't know, like fancy clothes and like other things, you know what I mean? Just like things that don't really matter. Or you can spend your money on things that really matter and like really making life meaningful, which is what I want to do. And talking of spending money, the final thing for this is to buy a 4x4, which is obviously, if you don't know, like a big car that has a capability of going off-road. And particularly I want a Nissan Navara or something like that, maybe Hilux, Toyota Hilux, which I've been actually looking at, and I might actually get one in like the next couple of weeks, honestly, because there's a lot of good cars on sale right now on the market, and I think I'm going to get one because I actually have to sell my normal car, which it's actually a sport car. It's a 2014 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, and I'll pop that up on screen right now. And as you can see, it's pretty sporty, pretty low to the ground with some modifications, and it's a great car, fun to drive, and like a very enthusiast-based car, especially since it's manual. But it's just not really suiting my lifestyle at the moment, because I want to go to the beach, go camping, and overall just travel across Australia, which I could do in my car currently, but it just kind of makes it harder. Like I can't really go like to good places and stuff. I've tried to go to this waterhole near Barrington Tops, if you know where that is, in my car currently, and it made it there, but it really struggled, and it just like kind of ruined the trip. Like it didn't ruin it, but like it made it slower, made it less fun, and just kind of put a burden on the whole trip, which I just think could be avoided if I buy a 4B. And I think just doing up a 4B is something I want to do, because of course you can see that in my car on the photo that I popped up. Actually, I have a fair few modifications, and doing that, I just really find that fun, seeing like something go from like normal and just like ordinary to like suited to what you want it to be. Like you can make it your own unique car, which is what I think is awesome. Now I'm going to do that when I get a car, a 4B. Obviously I just want to chuck some new wheels on, lift kit, maybe a bull bar and exhaust, etc., sway bars. I don't know, if you know 4Bs, you know what I mean. And yeah, but overall I just want to make memories and figure out my life. That's like the main part for this section. Okay, and for the final part of this video, I actually just want to kind of find a spot around my house to hang up this like goal poster, like the thing where I have all my goals on, like that I showed you guys in the video of me writing on. Like I just want to find somewhere to put it so I remember to look at it, and then I can see my goals visually like every single day. So let's actually go and try and find somewhere to put it up and make sure we find the best spot possible. I don't really know. I don't think it suits the fridge. I think maybe somewhere else where only I can see it. And anyway, it's literally blowing all away because of the wind. So nah, not on the fridge. Alright, so I want to put this somewhere like in this home gym bit. There's obviously like there's a lot of wall room here, but there's like nowhere that stands out, because right here we have this like mirror thing, and then like more stuff here, and I just don't think this is the right place to put it. Like I could put it on the window here, but no, I don't think this is the right spot either. I have one more idea, which honestly I think is the best idea, and yeah, let's go try that. Alright guys, I did some looking around and I just feel like this is the best spot. I know it's kind of hard to see me here because it's such like a tight little angle and stuff, but right here is that kind of stuff that I like, a little decoration in my room. Like I like music, I like boogie boarding and going to the beach, and I like skateboarding at the moment. And like if you can't really see, but right there is my bed, and my gaming setup is literally where my phone is. So I feel like this is just a place where I can see it. I'll see it every day, every morning, every night before I go to bed, when I wake up, etc. So I think right here, boom, smack in the middle will be perfect. So I've got a little pin here, and I'm just gonna stab it in there, and yep, come on. There we go. I think that's perfect. Yeah, I reckon that is exactly the spot where I need to go. And yeah, so what do you guys reckon? You see right here? I reckon it looks good. Yeah, because as you can see right there is my bed. And yeah, I just think this is a perfect spot for it to go, because, you know, it just looks good and has a good view, because there's my gaming setup right there. And I think it's awesome.